Stop scrolling. If you could read the mind of the person marking your exam, what would they tell you? Well, guess what? They've already told us. I have gone through a thorough analysis of every single examiner report from the last few years. I'm talking about thousands of pages of feedback. And I found a pattern. I've compiled the 10 most common reasons students lose marks, ranked from careless mistakes all the way down to the number one grade killer. If you want that A star, you need to stop doing these 10 things. Let's get into it. Number 1 is consistently the most frequent cause of lost marks: premature rounding. If you round your figures halfway through a calculation, for example, writing down 3.3 instead of 3.3 recurring, your final answer will drift outside the acceptable range of accuracy. Always keep the full value on your calculator display for intermediate steps, or write down at least 5 or 6 significant figures to stay safe. Number 2 involves misreading the specific requirements. You can do all the maths correctly but still lose the mark if you miss instructions like give your answer in standard form, or correct to 2 decimal places. Make it a habit. Once you have calculated your answer, go back and reread the question one last time to ensure you have met every constraint. Number 3 is the failure to show comprehensive working. In show that questions, or any problem worth multiple marks, a bare answer is risky. If it is incorrect, you get 0. However, if your working is visible, you can still be awarded method marks even with a calculation error. Remember, if you don't show the method, the examiner cannot give you the credit. Number 4 is a lack of sensibility checks. Students often accept calculator results that are impossible in the real world, such as a probability greater than 1, a negative length, or a bag of sweets costing more than a monthly salary. Take a second to pause and ask yourself, does this answer actually make sense in the context of the question? Number 5 covers calculator misuse. A classic error is entering negative numbers without brackets, typing -3 squared instead of bracket -3 closed bracket squared. This gives you -9 instead of +9. Also, check your mode. Are you in degrees or radians? You must know how to use your specific model efficiently. Number 6 is algebraic formatting. A specific and common error occurs when expanding brackets. For instance, when expanding 2x plus 1, many students write 6x plus 1, forgetting to multiply the second term. Similarly, be very careful with negative signs when rearranging formulae. Strict attention to BIDMAs and distribution is required here. Number 7 is a major stumbling block: unit conversions. Never treat time like a decimal. 1.5 hours is 1 hour 30 minutes, not 1 hour 50. Furthermore, be careful with metric conversions involving area and volume. Remember, there are 10,000 square centimeters in a square meter, not just 100. Number 8 is geometric formula confusion. It is very common to mix up the circumference and area of a circle, or to use a volume formula for a surface area question. Always double-check if the diagram has given you the diameter or the radius before you begin. These are easy marks to secure if you memorize your formulas correctly. Number 9 is poor presentation. While handwriting is not graded, disorganized work where calculations are scattered randomly over the page makes it impossible for the examiner to follow your logic. If they can't trace your method, they can't give you the method marks. Set your work out logically, step by step, moving down the page. And finally, number 10, gaps in syllabus coverage. Marks are often lost simply because students haven't revised specific topics. We frequently see no response for harder areas like vectors or derivatives. Don't just practice what you are good at. Download the syllabus checklist and ensure you have covered every single topic before the exam. Here are the 5 ways to stop losing easy marks. Number 1. Calculator hygiene. Rounding too early is the number 1 grade killer. Never clear your screen in the middle of a question. Use the NS button instead. If you have to write a number down, keep at least 5 significant figures. Only round your final answer. Number 2. The read-do-read protocol. Stop answering the question you expect and answer the one that is asked. First, read and highlight the command words. Second, do the math. Third, read it again. Does your answer actually match the specific format they asked for? Number 3. Treat every question like a show that. Calculators are great, but invisible working gets 0 marks if the answer is wrong. Stop doing mental math. Write your steps down vertically. If the examiner can't trace your logic, they can't give you the method marks. Number 4. Bracket discipline. Negative numbers ruin algebra scores. Here is the rule: anytime you substitute a negative number, put it in brackets. -3 squared is -9. Bracket -3 squared is +9. That tiny difference changes your entire grade. Number 5. Audit your ghost topics. Examiners know you skip the hard stuff like vectors or derivatives. Don't get caught out. Download the syllabus checklist for the year of your examination. If you see a topic you can't explain to a friend, that is exactly what you need to revise next. You are fighting a war on 2 fronts: the non-calculator mental marathon and the calculator endurance test. If you enter both exams with the exact same strategy, you will not secure full raw marks, as examiners test completely different skills in each. Today, I'm giving you a tested battle plan so you don't drop a single mark. Let's go. First up, the non-calculator paper. Here, examiners test your algebraic fluency and arithmetic confidence. Focus on exact values, not messy decimals. Don't be a hero, show you're working. You must be lightning fast at rearranging complex formulae and handling negative indices. Now, the big one, the calculator paper. Remember, your calculator is a tool, not a magic wand. While the non-calculator exam demands precision algebra, the calculator paper requires data management and wise tool usage. Master the strategies for both, and those full marks are yours. These are your essential exam tips. The blueprint to guard yourself against those frustrating minor errors. But remember, there is no shortcut. Consistent, diligent, pen and paper practice is absolutely required. That is the only way to secure the maximum possible raw marks. Maths is not a spectator sport. Pick up the pen and do the work. Remember, errors are just feedback. Now you have the cheat sheet to turn those simple slips into your highest grade. If you are ready to polish your technique and finally see the results you deserve, join the community by subscribing below. And be a real friend, share this video with them. Let's make a pact: in 2026, none of us are missing out on these easy marks. Learn more. Subscribe.